Aloha headsets, Frank here. Have a wonderful game for you today. If you've been waiting for that killer social app, the wait is over. Ubisoft's new title, Werewolves Within, will have you laughing and lying for hours on end. This is another one of those titles that I knew nothing about beforehand. Honestly, I read Werewolves and just scoffed it off. Stupid me. I had no idea this would turn into my new favorite late night experience and that I would find myself losing 3 hours to it without even realizing. Ubisoft's Werewolves Within is exactly what you've been waiting for. But as always, don't just listen to me, take a look. Story. After playing this game, a new light has been shed on the Salem witch trials. Werewolves have disguised themselves as villagers and must be removed. You and your fellow players must decide who amongst you is not who they say they are. From astrologer to saint, each villager has a special role that can help sway the group's decision. The story is simple, and other than in the introductory how-to video, you don't really hear too much from it. Visuals. The visuals are awesome. It's very cartoony, but realistic enough to get you immersed in the characters. There were a few times when people were talking or moving that a couple frames would drop, but nothing that affected the overall experience. It all looks really nice, and along with the audio and gameplay, really helps to make you feel like you're truly a part of this world. Audio.
Thank you so much.
There we go.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The audio is what this game is all about. There is no background music, but there are environmental sound effects. Not that you even need them. The true gift is in the play of feedback. The game sounds great, and you can really hear each individual person clearly. Not only that, but the whisper mechanic works perfectly, and is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a game. Gameplay. Now the gameplay is next level and will keep you playing and playing match after match. I'm not gonna lie to you, the rules of the game are not simple, and you're gonna spend about an hour just scratching your ass and wondering what the hell's going on. But little by little, you'll learn the character roles, and within no time, you'll be lying your way to the top. I'm not gonna go into the full set of rules because honestly it won't do you any good. Instead, I'll give you a few pointers to help you out at first. As you spawn in, you may spawn behind another character. You are watching the game. Don't worry, if there's less than 7 people playing, you'll probably get in the next round. I say probably because there could be someone in front of you. If you spawn on a full lobby, I suggest just exiting and trying a quick match until you get one with less than 8 people, because they can't hear you and it's no fun to just sit and wait. I think this could be made much more fun if you were able to see what each character playing is, and hopefully they add that in the future. So let's say you spawn right in. You'll be greeted with an open book and a red bookmark that you must click when you're ready to play. This is the perfect time for introductions and questions, but if this is your first time playing, save most of your questions till after the round. It's better to learn a little blind. Your book is the settings menu, where you pick which emotes are mapped to the D-pad and what holds your character information, as well as the other possible character options. If you're a little lost, don't worry, you'll understand more in a second. Now, let's say everyone has checked the bookmark and you're ready to play. There's a quick loading screen and then you're back. Only this time you've been assigned a character role. I think there's around 10 possible roles, and not every match will have every role, which makes every playthrough a little different. You could be a werewolf, villager, astrologer, saint, a deviant. There's typically 3 villagers and 1 or 2 werewolves, although I did play a match that had 3. The rest of the roles are going to be a mixed bag of watchers, houndsmen, turncoat, or gossip. Each role has a different ability that can help gain an advantage in deciding who is the werewolf. One example is the saint can look down to prey and find out who is the werewolf. But if the saint says this right away, he could easily be seen as the saint and voted out by the werewolf, thus letting the werewolves win. Like I said before, the rules are a little complicated, but you'll pick them up. Just don't get discouraged and ask questions. But most of all, have fun. This game is more about joking around and lying your way through questions. If you're a wolf, you gotta play villager. If you're a villager, you can shout it from the rooftop, but that doesn't mean the other players are gonna believe you. One really cool mechanic is whispering. You can lean into the person next to you, and if they choose to lean in as well, your conversation will be private. But be careful. If it's a wolf, they can sniff out your true role. After a few minutes, the game will tell you it's almost time to vote. At this point, if you're a villager, you should pick the ringleader. That person will get a double vote and should be the person the group is most confident is not lying. But honestly, you never know. If a werewolf gets picked, the villagers win. If only a villager gets picked, the werewolves win. If the deviant gets picked, the deviant wins. And if the saint gets picked, the werewolves win. My favorite part about all this is that every time you talk, your character's lips and arms are moving, and your head has one-to-one tracking, making it seem like they are talking and moving for you. It's crazy when you start to connect the other players' voices to their characters, and it's a true example of amazing gameplay that can only be achieved through virtual reality. Motion sickness. None. You're basically stationary the whole time except when you're leaning in to whisper and the background never moves. No worries at all here. My eyes got a little sore, but that's only because I played for 3 hours straight. Drift. I got dropped onto the map once, but they mapped the reset button to the touchpad and it works wonderfully. So even if it happens, it's not really an issue. Value. When I first saw the price, I was a little nervous, but after 15 minutes of playing, all my worries were gone. The game offers hours of entertainment, the chance to meet new people that you know own some sort of VR headset, a unique experience like nothing else out there, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. I was laughing and joking around the whole time. I knew this was something special when I said this is my last round for the 5th time. Verdict. Amazing, must-have, next-level experience. I don't even know what you're doing watching this video. Go get the damn game. Just please go in with an open mind and have fun. This game is all about being social, and I know some of us aren't the best at that. But don't worry, every single person I played with was so excited to be playing. No one even got mad when they lost. And if you don't want to be yourself, get lost in a character. That's what it's all about.
Bell is down. What was he? Up, he was the turn club.
Damn it. Here's the turn club.
See?
Okay, so they were both werewolves.
Kid was the werewolf.
So of the 3 of them, Bell was the only one who didn't want to vote
The
for.
werewolves.
I finally did it.
And they owe it all to the turn club.
Good job, dog. Good job.
Damn right you do. Owe it all to the turn club.
Well, that's it for this one. Have you joined the Villages yet? Are you looking forward to it? Or are you just gonna say forget about it? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and please hit that thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind looking at this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe!